सम्पूर्णसद्गुणतरं करुणामृताब्धिं नारायणं कुलपतिं शरणं व्रजेम। निर्मत्य उग्रपमानवे निजमनोपेष्टं दशामीति यः सम्यक् ज्ञापयितुं करेण वदसन्मन्थानं मन्येन च रम्यं दामदतन्महेशरजतग्रामश्रेयोऽलङ्कृतिः शर्मन्तीश्वरभक्तिबन्धनवशः प्रीतोऽस्तु कृष्णप्रभुः। पापावली पारणपक्वभाङ्गः श्रीपाणि पद्माञ्चगजानुलेखः गोपालबालकृपया श्रियन्नः श्रीपाण्डुरङ्गो भवतु प्रसन्नः। व्यासाय भवनाशाय श्रीशाय गुणराशये हृद्याय शुद्धविद्याय मध्वाय च नमो नमः। बुद्धिर्बलं यशोधैर्यं निर्भयत्वम् अरोगता अजाड्यं वाक्पटुत्वं च हनुमस्मरणात् मुखोऽपि यत्प्रसादेन मुकुन्दशयनायते राजराजायते रिक्तः राघवेन्द्रं तमाश्रये। आपादमौलिपर्यन्तं गुरूणाम् आकृतिं स्मरेत् तेन विघ्नाः प्रणश्यन्ति सिद्ध्यन्ति च मनोरथाः। श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। ततः श्वेतैः हयैर्युक्ते महती स्यन्दने स्थितौ माधवः पाण्डवश्चैव दिव्यौ शङ्खौ प्रदधतौ। Yesterday we were discussing about the inner meaning of this shloka. This is not the shloka which is only having the outer meaning, but every word is having the inner meaning and every sound is having the inner meaning. We can see first Bhishmacharya, Puthige Kuruvruttah Pitamahah Simhanadam Vinatya Uchchaihi Shankam Tatmo Pratapava. We discussed yesterday about Simhanada. Simha means Himsa. Simhanada means signal for Himsa. Simhanadam Vinatya. In return, Madhavaha Pandavashya. On that side, Kuruvruttaha, the leader of Kuru, he has given the signal. On this side, Madhavaha Pandavashya. It says the war between Kaurava and Pandava. The shloka refers Bhishmacharya as Kuruvruttah. Kuru is the name of the Vamsha, Kuru Raja. So Bhishmacharya was very much into Kuru, Kaurava. That is why he is named as Kuruvruttah, not Pandavavruttah. That is the mistake they have done, Bhishmacharya and Dhritarashtra. From the day one, they were bifurcating their children into two, Kaurava and Pandava. They could name both of them as Kauravas because Pandavas also they are Kauravas. Kaurava means Kuru Vamsha. Pandavas also they are from the same lineage, same Vamsha, Kuru Vamsha. But the elders, they have done the mistake. From the day one, they were calling Kaurava and Pandava. That is the root cause for Mahabharata Yuddha. If you bifurcate your own children into two from the beginning, one is Kaurava and another is Pandava, and that action will create the problem. Like in India, all are Indians, but they were naming some people as minority and some people are majority. Why should we name in that manner? Minority means in which way they are minor, not in age. All are below 21, that is why they are minority. How can you say minority? All are equal, all are same. And in which base you can say only in the base of dharma. Then you are using dharma for division. So based on dharma you are naming minority and majority all these things. It will create a problem. Why should we take dharma for bifurcation? If you want to give special treatment, give, no problem. But don't use the name of dharma. How can you use the name of dharma for giving special treatment? Who are following the particular dharma, we are going to treat them in special way, and who are not following the same dharma, we are not treating them in a different way. Why should we use the name of dharma for giving special treatment? Otherwise, how can you bifurcate minority and majority? If you bifurcate minority and majority, if it is not based on dharma, then what is the meaning of it? Then you should add Swamiji as minority. Because Swamiji has no wife, no children, or single. So they are all minority. And Grahasthas are majority. So yeah, meaningless. If you do the mistake in the base, it will develop. If you bifurcate the name of religion by minority and majority, so we are not telling against the reservation, but why should it be based on dharma? Let us give the special treatment for downtrodden. In the house, if someone is sick, mother is giving special treatment. She will give special food for him and she takes special care. Okay, it is accepted. So all family members, they accept. Okay, he is sick, that is why he is treated specially. But if you treat the same person, oh, he is without any relationship, then it will create a problem. Because I am treating him because he is most favorite to me. I like him more, that is why I am treating him specially. Then problem comes. Oh, why she is treating specially? That's why, and not us. Then it starts hatredness and jealousy. That is why the Gita is mentioning Kuruvrutta. He is not Pandavavrutta. He is Kuruvrutta. Actually, the number one person in the Kuru Vamsha is Bhishmacharya. He is the elderly person. Then comes the Pravachana. The elderly person has done the mistake by forgetting these children as Kauravas and Pandavas. Though they are all Kauravas, but especially the Duryodhana and brothers, they are named as Kauravas, and these Pandavas are, from the beginning, day one only, they were treated, they are named in different ways. That is why the sloka says Kuruvrutta here and Pandavaha in another sloka. The signal has come from the Kuruvrutta here, and reply from Pandavas. Otherwise, Dhananjaya or Arjuna, Madhavaha, Arjunastaiva, Divyo, Shaniko, Pradasmatuhu. The sloka can say Arjuna. It is his real name. But without mentioning Arjuna, Madhava Pandavastaiva. Arjuna is not doing Shanka on his own. On behalf of Pandavas. That is why he is named as Pandava. And Krishna is named as Madhava. Ma means Lakshmi. Dhava means husband. Madhava, Lakshmipati and Pandava. Because Pandava is the devotee of Lakshmi. So, in one side, God and devotees. And in another side, these bad people. To mention that, instead of Krishna, Arjuna, Steva, Divyo, Shanko, Pradasmatuhu, you can mention in that way. But it was Madhava, Pandava, Steva. Lakshmipati and his devotee. Actually, Pandavas, they are born by the grace of Narayana. Then Pandu did the seva in Badrikashram, Narayana seva, by the grace of Narayana, they have born. That is why always they are behind Lakshmipati. Purvepi Kapsarma Parashara Pandu Mukhyaha Yatsevaya Gunaganadhyam Apatyam. The sloka says Pandu Mukhyaha. Pandu has got the children Yatsevaya. Badri Narayana Sevaya. He has got the children. That means Pandavas, they are the blessing of Srimad Narayana. By the grace of Narayana, they have born. That is why Lakshmipati and Pandava. The word Pandava, remembering us, this Pandu has done the seva of Narayana, and by the grace of Narayana, they have born. That is why they are the devotees of Narayana, and Narayana is leading them to give this meaning. Instead of Krishna Arjunasta, this sloka is mentioning Madhavaha Pandavasta. In other sloka, Kuruvruttaha. So this person who has bifurcated the children, Kauravas and Pandavas. That is why he is the responsible for all these things. He is the responsible for this great war. It's a big war. If elder person is leading properly, then if the leader is in proper way, then everything will be proper. That is why Yatha Raja Tasa Praja. The leader is in right path, then all people they stay right path. If leader has done the mistake, then it will be continued until the end. That is why Bhishmacharya has done the mistake, bifurcating his own children as Kauravas and Pandavas. That is why the background is always reflecting throughout the life. Pandavas, they are always devotees. That is why they follow Krishna. Kauravas, their birth is not an account of natural. How Kauravas they have walked. When Gandhari came to know that Pandu is getting children, then Gandhari was so jealousy. She crushed her stomach. And the children were divided into 100. And Veduvyasa came and put together in a pot. That is like nowadays what we say, Pranamikashmi. Their birth is an account of jealousy. When she came to know that my husband's brother's wife got children, then she became very jealousy. So she crushed her stomach. On account of the jealousy, the 100 people they have got. The background of the birth is jealousy. We can see throughout the life of Kauravas, It's nothing but jealousy. Why Duryodhana is acting like this? He could have given small piece of land to Pandavas. The end of the Sandhana, the last proposal was, please give 5 villages. We don't want any whole Bhumandala. Only 5 villages. Then Duryodhana replied, not 5 villages, even the top of the nail I cannot give. That means, in every step, the jealousy is reflected. Because their birth is on account of jealousy. And Pandava's birth on account of devotion. That is why they are always behind Narayana. That is why all these Kauravas are always behind jealousy. So if you bifurcate your own children into two, then jealousy will die. If you treat your own children as pamper one and if you suppress another one, then you are creating a problem. That thing we can see here. That is why it is the reason for jealousy. So whatever background is there behind our birth, the same theme will be continued throughout the life. That is why Parikshit was so devoted. Because when Parikshit was in the womb, the mother was listening the stories of Lord. So he has become the devotee of Lord. So in which background the birth will be there, the same quality will be continued throughout the life. That is why in olden days people they used to say the Suprabhata. The same thing in the beginning of the day, whatever mood you get, same thing will be continued throughout the day. The beginning of the birth, whatever we have the mood, same thing will be reflected throughout the life. That is why one should encourage and give the spiritual power when the day is on. That is why in olden days, Kausalya, Supraja, Rama, Purva, Santha, Pravartate, Uttishta, Narasharuga, Kartavyam, Deva. The beginning of the day should be by remembering God. Uttishta Narasha. We should wake up our children with Suprabhatam or Mangalastakam or Udayaraga. Some songs, devotional songs. When the day starts with that, then the whole day will be ended. That is why in olden days they used this Suprabhatam and for waking up the children. But nowadays what happened? You go and we beat our children. We make them make up. So throughout the day they want to beat. And in olden days, which kind of message was given? Kartavyam Daivam Kausalya Supraja Rama. They are giving the encouragement. Oh, you are a good boy. Kausalya Supraja Rama. Purva Sandhya Pravartate. Sun is coming up. Uttishta, Narasharduna. You are like Narasharduna. Kartavyam Daivam. They were encouraging. When children they are getting up, you should encourage them to do their duty. That is why they were using the word Narasharduna. But nowadays what we do, oh foolish boy. Yeah. And then what happens? Children will become foolish. Whatever message is passed in the beginning, it will be continued throughout the day or throughout the life. That is why it is very important. That is why in modern days how the beautiful message they are giving. Kartavyam Daiva Mahanitam. Why should I get up? They say, Kartavyam, your duty you should do. You should render your duty. That is why. Wake up. All the time, if duty conscious is alert, all the time it is on, then people they will be behind their duty. That is why olden days parents they were designing the personality of their children, the duty conscious. All the time go behind your duty. That is why when they wake up, they say, Kartavyam Deva. Your duty is there. You should be prepared. But nowadays, what kind of message we are giving? We go and sell their clothes and say, foolish, get up, bed coffee is going cold. So our message is, for drinking you should get it up. That is why our children, they drink and drink and drink. Then, why should I get up? Because bed coffee is going to be cold. That is why it is very delicate, it is very sukshma. Which message you pass to your children, which message you put seed in their mind, that will grow. That is why it is very important during message, and whatever message we pass, same thing will be there. This is a famous story. One thief, she had a wife and he got it fired. In the olden days, when delivery will be there, some lady will come, maid will come and help her. And she will go. And the lady came and helped the wife, and she got the son. And that lady was going back, she missed the ring, golden ring. It was such a very bad idea. Then finally, she saw the ring was in the hand of the child. And she was dragging the child. The child had stolen the ring of the maid. Because the child is the son of the thief. So if that culture is developed, then it will be reflected on the child. That is why the word Kurutha. So Kuru, how they are making these children Kaurava and Pandava, how psychologically they have done the mistake, how it is developed, and how we can see the final stage, how it has led to the quarrel and battle and perish everything. So the root is in the elders, which kind of wrong thing they have done. So that we are also seeing in India, so bifurcating the society without any meaning, meaningless bifurcation. Let us bifurcate our people, so economically backward and economically forward. So you can give a special treatment. Then no one is going to be jealous. If you bifurcate minority and majority in the base of religion, then unnecessarily we are creating the problem. We are creating the jealousy, and we are creating the hatredness, and we are creating two wings and two parts. Finally, it will be ended with communal passions, all these things. That is why naming is very important and treating, classifying is very important. If you classify in meaningless way, then it will create a problem. If you name in meaningless way, it will be the problem. So naming is so important, classifying is so important, and how these children they fought together because of jealousy. So background is very important. In which background the child is grown up, and in which background the whole life is formed, the same thing will be developed and it will be going to create a problem. So to mention that, we can see the word Kuruvrittaha in one side and Pitatma in another side, Pandavaha, Madhavashte. These people are very religious and those people are anti-religious. And Duryodhana was telling that, who is the God? I am God. Nastikyam Shakurirunam. Shakuni is telling that there is no God. So, in one side, Nastika, and in another side, Astika. It is not the quarrel for land or property or gold or money. It is the quarrel between Nastika and Nastika. To say that, here Madhavaha, Pandavashteva. Lakshmipati, God is leading the team, and Pandavaha, that means Narayana, Prasad, and who are born with the blessings of Narayana, who are the devotee of Narayana. They are in one side, and Nastikas are another side. That is why to give this message, the Sloka is using Madhavaha, Pandavashteva, Divyu, Shankam, Pradapati. That is why there only Bhishmacharya has blown Shankha. Here Krishna and Arjuna. So reaction should be double. So action is one, reaction is double. So when they are putting first step, then you are able to take two steps more. Always we should not put first step. But if someone is doing wrong thing, then we can give the answer in double way. That is why here Krishna and Arjuna they are responding on behalf of Pandavas. They are Bhishmacharya is responding on behalf of Kauravas. So Bhishmacharya is the main guy who has done the mistake. That is why he has taken the first step. Here he has not here doing Simhanada, Himsanada. He has done long before. By bifurcating Kauravas and Pandavas, what he did, he has done Simhanada, Himsanada. Yes. That is why throughout the life, Pandavas and Kauravas, Himsa is there. So last the elder, they did the mistake. If in constitution some mistake is there, it will reflect whole nation. That is why all the time we should be very careful when we are writing the constitution. Then only our nation can lead and it can prosper because of the mistake done in the constitution. That is why India is suffering now. So whenever we will rectify that, then only we can come to the path of progress. That is the message we can catch from this sloka and we can catch from the Gita. That is why I am elaborating the message of Gita, not only for knowing the meaning of Gita, but how to we can use the message of Gita. That is the main theme for my Pravachana. So in that way, let us see both Gita and get the light from Gita and get the message from Gita. That is the effort I am doing every day. Today I am very glad to conclude and to explain Pandava, Pandavashteva, Divyo, Shankam, Pradapati. So that is why I am very glad to give this message. Tomorrow I am going to discuss why Bhishmacharya has done like this. We respect the Bhishmacharya. He was given Vishnu Sahasranama. he is a good person, but what was the reason why he was the leader of the Duryodhana? The captain is very good person, but king is bad. Why he joined with the Duryodhana? That is a very interesting thing. We can discuss tomorrow. And today I am very glad to conclude this shloka in the house of Ajay Padmaja today. I am very glad to do the puja of Lord Krishna here today, and I am going to offer my prayer to Lord Krishna to bless the family and also here are the devotees.